In a town forgotten by time, where the winter winds whispered through barren streets and snow-covered houses, nestled the St. Nicholas Orphanage. Within its weathered walls lived Maya and Jake, inseparable friends bound by shared misfortune. As the days shortened and Christmas approached, an unsettling atmosphere enveloped the orphanage, casting shadows even in the midst of the festive season. One gloomy afternoon, a few days before Christmas, Maya and Jake found themselves drawn to the heart of the town by an unspoken force. The air crackled with an eerie energy as they stumbled upon a mysterious store tucked away in a dimly lit alley. The sign above the entrance read, "Arcane Oddities," and a strange, otherworldly glow seemed to emanate from within. Curiosity overcoming caution, the two orphans pushed open the heavy door, its rusty hinges protesting with a haunting creak. Inside, the store seemed frozen in time, shelves lined with peculiar trinkets and ancient artifacts. The air smelled of aged wood and faint whispers lingered in the air. As Maya and Jake delved deeper into the arcane emporium, their eyes widened with wonder and trepidation. In a dimly lit corner, nestled between moth-eaten tapestries and forgotten relics, they discovered a 2-foot Santa Claus, its eyes aglow with an unsettling crimson light. The toy seemed innocent enough, a relic of Christmases long past, but its aura resonated with an unspoken malevolence. The shopkeeper, a gaunt figure draped in tattered garments, observed their discovery with a knowing grin. The bad Santa, a playful creation, it is. Handle with care, young ones, for its mirth may turn to mischief. Despite the cryptic warning, Maya and Jake, enticed by the eerie charm of the bad Santa, decided to purchase the malevolent toy and bring it back to the orphanage. As they left the Arcane Oddities, the shopkeeper's laughter lingered in the air like a haunting melody. Back at the orphanage, a sense of excitement filled the air as Maya and Jake revealed their peculiar find. The bad Santa stood on a small table in the common room, its crimson eyes seemingly fixated on each child in the room. The orphans, initially enchanted by the novelty of the mysterious toy, soon found themselves unnerved by its silent gaze. As the days passed, a strange malaise descended upon St. Nicholas Orphanage. The children, once filled with holiday cheer, now exchanged wary glances in the presence of the bad Santa. Whispered tales of strange occurrences circulated among the orphans, painting the toy as a harbinger of darker days. On the eve of Christmas Eve, the malevolence within the bad Santa stirred to life. Maya and Jake, oblivious to the impending nightmare, awoke to the sounds of chaos echoing through the orphanage. The common room, once adorned with festive decorations, now lay in disarray. Ornaments shattered, tinsel twisted into grotesque shapes, and the bad Santa stood at the epicenter of the chaos, its eyes now blazing with an unholy light. The orphans, roused from their slumber, emerged from their dormitories to witness the malevolent spectacle. The bad Santa, seemingly animated by an unseen force, danced around the room, knocking over furniture and casting eerie shadows on the walls. Maya and Jake, their faces reflecting a mixture of horror and disbelief, realized that the bad Santa had turned from a quirky Christmas decoration into a malevolent force. The other orphans, terrified and bewildered, huddled together in fear as the toy continued its rampage. The malevolence within the bad Santa escalated, turning the orphanage into a nightmarish playground. Orphan dolls whispered unsettling secrets, spectral laughter echoed through the halls, and the temperature in the room plummeted to an icy chill. Shadows coalesced into sinister forms, dancing with a macabre glee that mirrored the darkest recesses of the children's imagination. In a desperate attempt to quell the chaos, Maya and Jake took charge. Armed with makeshift weapons and a determination fueled by terror, they approached the malevolent Santa. Its eyes flickered with a malevolent intelligence, and a haunting melody resonated from within, intensifying the atmosphere of dread. As they drew closer, the bad Santa's movements became more erratic, as if possessed by a malevolent spirit. The orphans, their courage waning, hesitated as the toy whirred to life with a sudden burst of speed, darting between them with an unnerving grace. The room echoed with the frenzied laughter of the bad Santa, a haunting sound that seemed to pierce through the very fabric of reality. Maya and Jake, their hearts pounding, realized that they needed to stop the malevolent toy before it plunged the orphanage into an irreversible nightmare. With a surge of determination, the duo devised a plan to disarm the bad Santa. Timing their movements with precision, they distracted the malevolent toy, creating openings for each other to approach unnoticed. The other orphans, their fear momentarily overshadowed by a shared goal, watched in a mixture of awe and terror. As Maya lunged forward, the bad Santa whirred away, its eyes glowing with an otherworldly intensity. The haunting melody reached a dissonant crescendo as Jake seized the opportunity, grappling with the malevolent toy. The room seemed to hold its breath as the struggle unfolded, shadows dancing in macabre anticipation. In a desperate twist, Jake managed to expose the compartment beneath the bad Santa, revealing a set of tiny batteries that seemed to pulse with a malevolent energy. The room quaked as the malevolence within the toy resisted its disarming. The orphans, their eyes wide with dread, watched as the bad Santa fought back with an otherworldly rage. Summoning the last reserves of their courage, Maya and Jake worked in tandem to remove the batteries. The malevolent Santa convulsed with a final burst of energy, its haunting melody transforming into a distorted symphony of despair. In an instant, the room fell silent, and the bad Santa crumbled to an eerie stillness. The orphans, their breaths suspended in the aftermath, watched as the malevolence within the toy dissipated like a vanquished phantom. The room, once a battleground of spectral chaos, now lay still. Maya and Jake, their faces pale but resolute, stood victorious over the defeated malevolent force. As dawn approached on Christmas Eve, the orphanage regained a semblance of peace. The other children, once gripped by fear, gathered around Maya and Jake with a newfound admiration. The tale of the bad Santa, a malevolent force subdued by the courage of two orphans, became a chilling legend passed down through generations. As Christmas Day dawned, St. Nicholas Orphanage embraced the warmth of a hard-fought victory. The orphans, forever changed by the harrowing encounter with the malevolent toy, celebrated the holiday with a renewed appreciation for the fragility of innocence and the strength that could emerge from the darkest corners of existence. And so, the tale of malevolent gifts, the curse of the twisted toy, became a somber tradition, retold each Christmas Eve as a reminder of the malevolent forces that may lurk in the most unsuspecting of places. The orphans, having faced the nightmare and emerged stronger, carried the story with them into the years that followed, ensuring that the memory of the bad Santa would never fade into oblivion.